basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Brandon Pajemski out there with Butler. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's baddest one in at the 2. And for the Suns, they've got Dylan Brooks. Williams is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Booker in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
And it's the Suns to start out. Outside, Williams. Pass to O'Neal. Now Booker. Now Brooks, defended by Pajemski. 5 on the clock. Brooks, the pass to Allen. Offline with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now here's Butler. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really is calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Booker no good. Tipped away.
Phoenix foul. Mark Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Warriors. Draymond Green. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So both teams making some changes here. No good on the second free throw. Here's Dunn. And the Suns miss again. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They lead by a bucket. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Stephen Curry. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Al Horford. Then it's Moses Moody, and it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kept alive.
Working smarter, not harder. He anticipates where the ball is going and beats the bigger guy to it.
Good work there as it goes.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Here's Moody, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Gillespie. And a nice finish on the layup.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Golden State with the ball. They've got Grayson Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Mark Williams, and it's Booker in at the one. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Baddest one with the bucket.
Assist from Stephen Curry.
Here's Booker. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Outside O'Neal. The 3-ball. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. O'Neal's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Curry. Booker with the defensive effort.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
.15 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, Allen. Another 3 for Phoenix. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Curry. The layup off target. The third quarter comes to a close. Phoenix out in front, up 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Buddy Hield is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Al Horford. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5, down low.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And the Warriors call time here. They're trailing by 4. 52 seconds left in the game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Yeah, the moment the fast break starts, Brooks is out in transition, and that hustle gives him the edge.
Hield with the ball. Shoots over Booker. Can't hit that one.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Golden State ball.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're losing by 6. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
It's time for
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Mark Williams.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
Booker against Curry. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
Phoenix calls timeout.
That's right.
They lead by 4. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
At the line for your Suns, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5.
Well, it's always interesting. Free throw shooting, consistency at a high level. That's an attribute that Devin Booker shows off every season.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Baddest one, no good. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for your Suns, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now Hield. So the Suns win it. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.